bred in circuses, and they'll never revolt. The Roman Empire faced a significant challenge in 140 CE with a growing population and increasing class divide. The citizens were hungry, bored, and ready to revolt. To keep control and maintain favor among the masses, the Roman consuls offered free food through the grain dole and organized free events for citizens to enjoy, including gladiator games and sporting events. Kind of like giving a pacifier to a fussy baby. The idea of bread in circuses, pacifying the masses with food and entertainment, did not die with the Roman Empire. Instead, it has been reimagined, reincarnated, and released into today's world. The circuses are no longer limited to stadiums and arenas. They are broadcasted from screens in our living rooms, screens in our hands, screens on our eyes, and pretty soon chips in our brains. With endless media to consume, our society focuses more on celebrity drama and football games rather than things that actually matter. Like laws that strip us of our rights and illegal wars waged on sovereign nations to advance the New World Order agenda. The spirit of both men and women has been pacified with an unlimited flow of free pornography, violence, circuses, and the idol worship of grossly overpaid athletes and celebrities. We've been trained to live vicariously through the pixels on our screens instead of fulfilling our own destinies and taking what is rightfully ours in the world. Hollywood and modern sports like football have become powerful distractions used to appease our carnal nature and numb us to reality. We've grown so accustomed to the convenience of technology and constant entertainment that we've become blind to the dangers that we face. By diverting our attention with these vices, we've become passive observers of the world around us, rather than active participants in shaping our own future. Anyway, who's down for some football and pizza?
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, let me begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kwakwadash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone as well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth. All right, well, our sincerity. All right, may the blessed election be upon your houses. All right, as you see in that clip, all right, it basically went into the whole bread and circuses. All right. And that is, the world that we live in. All right, where there's just a whole bunch of, things to distract you from reality, distract you from what's important, distract you from, a lot of things that's going on, man. Right. And, a good example, right, and as you were saying, we're talking about different examples, but a good example to, tie in with, something that happened was when there was the lockdowns, right? When there was all the lockdowns, right, around the time they were having, protesters, rioters, looters, and all these different things. And keep in mind, around this time, there was no sports, right? There was no type of new shows being made, nothing. And then you seen that's when they created that bubble with the NBA, right? And then you had Fight Island with UFC and so forth, all these different things to entertain the masses, to keep them, at ease, to keep them, from revolting, like how you see in the video, man. Right? Same thing the Romans did, the same thing going on now. All right? You could look at even, right now is the time of the Met Gala, right? Right? They just had the Met Gala, so there was bread and circuses. All the people looking at, what people wearing, looking at the celebrities, all these different things, man, just taking their attention from a lot of things that's going on, man. Right? So we live in a world of just straight bread and circuses. Like the video said, the video truly, broke it down beautifully, man. Right? Because it's just straight things to distract us, to make us lose touch with reality, to pull us away from what's important, pull us away from prophecy, pull us away from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's why it's important to have that balance, when it comes to, the entertainment of this world. All right? You need to have that proper balance. But I just want to get straight into it, though. This is 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verse 11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. Right? We're not ignorant of these devil's devices, of different tactics that Brandon circuses, all the distractions they try and throw and put before us, all the entertainment, all the different things try to do to distract us and pull our attention away. We are aware of these things, man. We know how these devils operate, man. So we're not out here moving like we're oblivious to these devil's tactics, man. Right? We have to be on point, right? Have to be on our P's and Q's. All right. This is Ephesians 6 chapter verse 12, and it reads, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? This is a spiritual battle, man. High levels of sorcery, high levels of witchcraft gets done by these devils, man. Right? By the way of the, TVs, the social media, the music, the food, the entertainment, the colors, the sounds, the frequencies, the vibrations, all these different things. It's just different high levels of witchcraft and wickedness that these devils do, man. So we understand it's a spiritual battle, man, that we are in, man. Right? Because these devils know, different frequencies to take your attention, to catch your attention, right? Because we live in a society of people that have a short attention span, right? A short attention span. They'll get, they'll gravitate quickly towards, the flashy and fancy things that could grab their attention, and rather ignore and lose attention to what truly matters, what's important, man. All right. This is Proverbs, the 11th chapter, verse 1, and it reads, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. And like I was saying earlier, we need to have that proper balance with it, man. I did a lesson, last week, I believe I did this lesson on having that balance, right? When it comes to, there's truth in this world. So, again, as we know, we live in a world of bread and circuses. We need to have that proper balance, right? You're not going off by watching sports, by watching, the different entertainments and so forth, man. You're not going off by doing that. But, however, do not let that fully consume you. Do not let that fully take your attention away from what's going on the planet Earth, from prophecy, right? From doing the work, right? From the ministry and so forth, man. Right, so you just need to have that proper balance, man, because that's what these devils do, man. They try to create these brand circuses to, grab your attention and truly suck you in and consume you, right? But you got to have that proper balance. All right. So, hey, just a, quick lesson on the bread and circuses. What it is, how the devil try to take your attention to distract you. The different types of bread and circuses, right? You got the sports, you got the music, you got the movies, all different types of entertainment. All right, but Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect of Israel. And with that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kwakadash, that belongs to the elders and apostles of great most honorable well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth with all sincerity. Until next time, shalom, and a Kwame Sharala. Shalom.